on YouTube? Yes, I. Make sure YouTube up. Yep, YouTube is up. YouTube was playing, huh? So I hit go live on YouTube, bam, and come up one time. It'll stick, it will play, then go straight to YouTube. Let's go, man. Alright, cool. YouTube is up, the kick is up, and the Twitch is up. Let's get cracking. Cracking. Very nice. Me like it. Woo! Alright, so here what is the real dealio? So while while I finish organize now what I said we're good. We pass our access stream, organize all the power here and everything, so when you come back. You know the hard thing? This station, but not like I guess so. That is up or something. So weird. Yeah, I feel this is that bug. This is this station here. Don't want to turn off or not. Therefore, all the little juice I have inside here, I lost it. Yeah. I think when you put inside it, they are leave it in there. You can't take it out. So that was disconnect this freaking one. But everybody else we can find. All the three others we can find. Alright, so we have the 2 pods there. I have everything on our switch now for downstairs. So hit off. Press the switch. Blow in. Our 2 pumps hook up now, so both pumps are functional. And very nice, as you can see. Yep, you need 2 pumps and two filters together, working in tandem. You can't all together. So we need that can stay off right now. And that's power control and switch downstairs. Yeah, plug it into the wall and bring it through up here. Yeah. All that good jazz. Then also I run our water line through here. Got some plans to do in front here with water. So yeah. Alright, there you gonna get we next human. Yeah, enough food for that human. Yeah, we have food, man. Yeah, you can group you. After these two kinda like fail a little bit, I don't know. Not really fail, but it fail to recognize. Why we have so much fucking thing on us? Like, what we not using it, we will put it in both and put it down. We have a container we store stuff in. Just store it there. So you put the electrical line and put it water line instead. Got our plants, future plants and put downstairs here. And again, we have box for it. I was expecting to get more flicking petrol from what we did, but apparently something a little off. Yeah, kind of. Anyway, let me you go put away this thing in. Like the fuel line, you go put with that. So that is like, you see we have water line and thing here. And that should be good. And you know what fuel we have? Can I get fuel by Saudi? And down here. Alright. And you had a full had a full in all flicken for only line within a chest. But take you. Like how is pull in and take a plug that inside. Plug you this way. Plug you that way, right? So therefore, right, and then we could oh, we need fuel. Well, alright then. Let's put on all this. Plenty oil remain, but imagine that full 4 flicking drum with oil and that all went no. I say 4 of them will be empty, but again too, we have how much? We have 8 drums here. I think I'll be half fat roti bone, apparently not. Where it is. So which inside they had a fuel line as well. There's 3 tanks here, 1, 2, 3. But these 3 tanks should be full. Been for a seed, you don't dive down for a seed. Nobody want like right or wrong. For a seed, probably map by time. Right here. That is right behind him. It's 6.4 km. Nah, man. Alrighty. Think this map loco. We here. You tell me like 6.4 km. Oh, okay, what about this one? But what about this one here? 1.6 km. Wait. And this one is how much? 6.5. Nah. But yeah, what this one is then? That real crazy. This one looking closer. 1.2, 1.6. You see what I mean? 1.2, 1.6. Okay, 1.2. $6.4. Okay, there 1.2. My bad. Oh, it's still marking it. Prometheus. I will win. Hold on. I unmark that one. Right. Unmark this one as well. Right. Alrighty, so we're supposed to be have enough here to click in forward. That should be enough. That should be enough. Nice. Just now put copy pump enter here. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's switch back the connector. Sweet. Right, anchors up. Yep. Very move. We'll keep the turbines on the boat for now. Take our dive for some seeds. Let me see with the real vibes. Alrighty, 1.2. Even in thick and stormy weather for 3 months. Going for one. One we need. You provide your own pod though. And you're going for seeds. Down shark around, I'll be good. Pitch black on the video. I'll pull right up of it. I'll try my best to pull right up of it. In shark here. Why a shark here? Why all of a sudden a shark is here? Leave me so. What is that? I did not do that. Oh my word. I thought something it's like, oh god, I did not freaking do that. It's shock already, boy. Not shock what diamonds over. Ui, lấy cái đồng. Let's save it, no. Forget to save it, yes. These are what building here. Seat reserve. Go down more, yeah, go down more. Like sticking out a little bit. Wheels. Alright, yeah, go up inside. Whatever you want, you on the bottom of the ocean, yeah. Come on. Swim, swim, swim. I just think weird how to go up. Okay. Alright, so this is an enemy, so what should we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I move so glitchy. Stop glitching out, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're taking 1. Right. I would grab the seed. Let's go down. Come on, come on. But I'm stupid thing are around me. Nighttime, as well. Game see my blasted boat. Look, I don't want to see the damn shark. I just spent enough to plan with one. Come on. The boat is in there, the boat ready, man. Wait, next to your boat, next to your boat, next to your boat. Alright, where's the... Right over here, so they go for it. Little bitch, trying to bite me in the water. They're loco. Very nice. 59 minutes. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna save it. Nice. Very good, very good. Enjoy it? Okay, now we don't attack you when they're... Okay. I'm supposed to attack me around the seat bolts and then... They are bitches. We are the ball man. Awesome! Let's go! GG's. There are 5 in there, I think. 1, 2, 3, no, there are 4. There are 3 more again, so yeah, you can probably go for next 3 again in that time, man. You'll be like, okay, that's it, both empty, and no more inside it. We're gonna make our own vials now when we put seed bolt. Put seeds because we are no more. I know the Prometheus place should have, I think either 2 or 3, I think. I think that's all. I can't remember. But this time around we get to choose somebody. I think once it's like about 65% it's supposed to, you know, like get the person that you want. It's already 50% mark. This place have a balcony, you know, a step. Goes to one nothing. Oops, I didn't pay attention. There's also no worship. There's also the worship second balcony inside the line see to make it turn. Barry, boy, I agree with way. Man, can get that game alone. I know what we trying to do. Come on, come on. Come on, for the team, for the team, for the team. I don't know why it's coming off. Why that coming off? Or knocking off that. Now go put it on his side of over here. Yeah, we gotta do that. Inside right here. Inside right here. Both of them. Alright, let me get this seed on the way. Human seed. So all machines working except one. You want all the stuff in it, and now working. So we have material inside here, you know, and we're not the one to work. If they want salt water efficiency or something, you know. I should plug a bottle of water inside there and see what up. Not working definitely. It's in only water, you know. Put the pot inside. Go up inside. No, still should position out. Wow. Alright, let me go and save on everything. Don't know why that glitching out soon. That's crazy, yo. Yep, crazy glitches, boy, crazy glitches. We do this. See, don't never go up inside. And you'll kill a seed. Craziness. My stream, boy. Steady game. So you're so behind? Hey, craziness. You're so behind. Ta-da! Right. Give me some food. Yo. Yeah. Very much full of talking crap. So let me see. Let's see what we get here. So let's trigger. Let me see. Let's go with a professor, a specialist, architect. With a natural architect. Right. So he needs to be weight. Okay. So weight is 8. Weight is 2, 8, right? 10. So 2 of these. 2 of these. I weight done covered already. 18 years. Physic fuel. 2 of these. 4. How about this? I add 1 of these. What new? So? Yeah, I mean, it's not started already. Why? Oh, you can pause it. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Right. See, I mean, I don't know why it started. It's because we could have pause and continue editing. Shit. Now we know. Now we know. So add 1 to this. Away 1. You want wisdom. So let me see the thing. So wisdom, patience, empathy. So patience and empathy here. Yeah, drawings, they'll add the and logic. No, we don't want that. Empathy and communication. Leadership and communication, no. Logic. Wisdom here. Logic again. Wisdom here 10. Wisdom again 10. This is empathy 5, 10. Mystery box, patience. Right, let's go. Empathy again. Oh, wow, this. What about this? Patience and discipline. Go on here. 5, discipline. That's not it. Right, let's see. What is that? Focus, creativity, empathy again. Wisdom. focus, creativity. This is what? Empathy again. In communication also, so what in communication also. Alright, see we go with that. Hopefully we should get, you know. They will give you an option like, you know, like, oh wow. How much years we get? 65 years. Okay, continue. Alright, my bad. Alright, that's what we're saying. We are heavy, like, really heavy. You see, it was running, we could have posted and add stuff to it. I didn't know that. So now we know now. But still, the doctor's supposed to be a doctor. So the review that one. It take a lot of material for it to make somebody. So it's like, what do you have? How much? Yeah, well, if it's a blank human, that is nothing then. What they were saying here. How long was the person going to take to make? Let me see. 8 minutes to 10 minutes then. Alright then. Sweet. Yeah, level water, yeah. Everything pulling from the roof power from here. So that's good, that's good. Really nice. Then machines over here to hit off one time. Then a machine over here. Or do not bad. Alright. 10 more power. Get to the back here. Pull in here, bam, water this side. Here, look. Beast coming out with. There's a poopity poop. It's 7 minutes, man. Let's go. Get your luck right time. 7 momento. I make a trip by in him the after here we headed straight to the fucking space place to see if we could set up a human. Oh, I think we were shorten forward there from the saboteur thing, so we need some good power, but solar panels should be perfect too. We give the generators, we give some turbines there as well, so we need turbines for there. But yeah. So you see the northern streamer here on his side, what we getting? A room supervisor, what deflect? A room we put forward. The architect and we have the room supervisor. What flickery is this way? Sometimes it doesn't get where I want sometimes. They must choose also depend on the traits. Because if we had a higher percentage, we'll get a someone. This is something, eh? I really like Whistle by 77 pounds. Makes me wonder. $29 kg, wow. $29 kg as well. Room supervisor, already Roger. The architect. Waiting. Let's go, man, let's go. Did I find it? 0816 Habitat. Don't know the hell that is. Have an idea. In the meantime, let me carry down these two. Rough seas, right? Go right here, the corner. One. It is two. Alright, so while I make it, you can pause it and you can add stuff to it while it make it. Yeah, that's cool though. It's on Segway. Good. Start up there right now. Get some right to the business. I asked 57 seconds. With that room supervisor, like really? Alrighty then. We get somebody, 65 years, but very light. Got really high too. Nice MC. 96C. How much water is it to make a human being? Did they say yeah, human being is how much percent water? Very nice. Let's stop this water and this. Bang bang. Switch off. Scary. This room supervisor obviously. I never go see the other two when we send them up. Like what? I don't understand. I don't know. So now I know that even in making, it could pause it and it could still add stuff to increase the what we're trying to make. Hey, you're learning every day, yes. I wonder why do things start. I just start up on me before I add anything else. Very crazy thing. I wonder why it start. It's better day, but no. You could pause it and add stuff to it and all too. So not a good sign, not a good sign. Go forward, my bad. Sorry, I didn't look it. That mine. Yep, second mine. But the boat's in 50 meters. You understand? We didn't mark the boat. New unknown. I'll see when you come this side. Lord. Anyway. Okay, I'll see when you come this side, we will check out the after we set up the alright. You're gonna get freeze. What a for Jermaine. Okay. Right. So I think after the game, after you done prepare the rocket, we will check out this place and this place here. We shall see. Anyway. So when the boat have a marker on it, I didn't mark the boat. That way I do. Look at right here, here, this. X Gamer Mod. I use stuff for the Donald. Sad boy. Woo! Beautiful sunset, man. Damn. Yeah, fine, I need some another button. Okay. Okay, so we pass, connect all these things here. So I think probably on the way back, probably check out this place here. And if we could, check out this place here as well. Cool. So you went to seat both 12 already, so we did dive for our next one already. This one right here. I don't know why that boot text come up. That's crazy. That wasn't happening before. Freaking weird now. Bottrix, man. Johnny channel. Appreciate Bottrix. $52 and we launch with human. So what we will do after we launch with human, we go save it. And you go jump in with some arc raiders because there's some more new quest something. What's your arc raiders playing? It's been a while. What are you treating smoking on the boat now? Behind ID. The white smoke. Hey, what you doing? What is smoking? Robot way. Just chilling. What is my almost? You almost reach. So you go back up in front, and we load up the three things on the elevator and get them across. I don't have a flicking $100 in cash for that Senate. That'd be nice. We're gonna spend that money. We're gonna spend money. We're gonna recycle it. We'll keep it until we make about $100 and we go send it up in the rocket whenever. Like that, a little. We're gonna reward it, get achievement for Steam. Kid Shark. Surely freaking turbine gonna need to be repaired. Exodus Station Marine. The first thing we're doing is power. We'll send power up to the rocket, and then we will. I think we'll leave the cables on them. The ones that are on the rocket, they leave it there. The rocket didn't really burn off any cables, so now that we know that it's happened, we can leave the cables. Yeah, plenty biomaterial. We have plenty petrol bottle and all of them. The rocket boy. Perfecto, man. Perfecto, man. That was lovely. Yeah, we should anyway. One of my traits everything for a doctor, so I don't know why I didn't make a doctor. That's crazy though. Loco. Loco. I think the elevator was broken or something. Last time. The robot did I am right, yes. You I. Elevator here? Very good. Elevator is here. One. Robots, man. Hola material se le है imagine I can't get the blasted material. Damn freaking robot really wait I kinda more money here wait. I'd rather money let's have more money here. About anything here? Money here wait. Eh, more money wait. It feels like it was a bank or something and like you have dollar bills there. You are going freaking recycle. Some idiot. Apa emang board orang pun board pakai di platform on the base. Eh. Kau dah base over there. We just straight by the elevator lift. We're on the elevator lift by the rocket. Very clear to make sure I don't leave anything. Had real money on just really on the side here. But the first time we ran across it, so pick up all the money on that thing. Still. Oh, no money we are now. You see? $12. Wow. All our money, $12. I think it's that currency that you have to have 100 to set up in your rocket. Nothing else. What targets you know by yourself there, like what the hell, like I think it had real stuff here that we didn't even take. Alright, let's go, man. We step straight to the elevator. By the elevator. So what I'll do is put them on the elevator. I mean, going up, we go stop by the other floor. The electrical stuff is the current. Sorry. Sorry, human. Uno mas. Let's do. This state I think from long there. The machine still there, yep. But the machine is still there. They will leave the was only a leaf now. Got the electricity and whatnot. Power up is something we will do the methane and the oxygen. It's what up methane and oxygen remain from last time. We make more than normal. That should be the real thing, make more than normal. They go up and stop. Excellent. So again, open this methane electric. Shit, let me keep up. Son of a biscuit. Not okay, not right now, not right now. Where is he? You just take it from here. Reload it. Here's one for now. Are you serious? This one here. Alright. Hey, wait for it now. Great. $60,000, 60 kWh. The input 1 megawatt. Anyway, they go up on maybe. Storm coming. Storm is coming. One. May wanna fall off here now. Two. And one more. Tres. Nice. There you go. That's 25 already, so we good, we good. On that make, we can just find them lying down on the backyard outside, so yeah. And meantime, I'm gonna bring my boat down on this side. My ship. My ship. It's scary dark right now. They thought about it. Yep. Good now, when the rocket go up, it's like go up for I got plenty water, and anyway I go and collect the rewards now, it is unfair. I think every human is get a coffee seed or coffee plant or coffee to grow. I do some. I don't like saying I mean I like here but it's like it's so freaking dark, boy. Break my freaking glass and move those. This game kind of scary a little bit. You know, it look like it's a bit abandoned and empty. It's like what the hell, way. Good, yeah, right. Go see if there's any jackals on that side. You want what? Just enough 1,000 liters diesel. Wow. Right, I'm taking little thing that's really help you out on 100. They put a lot to it. A lot. Oh, you waited. Pick, pick, pick. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Need to do that. Just judge your day, you know. Freaking dark, good. Can't see. Ah, see. The wheels. Alright, what we need to make some more electrical line. I think we have electrical line here. Hold on. But we don't. Put some other in the spectator machine here. Come on, also. Few of these. You just make freaking fuel with them. More enough. Right, I need to make some fuel. So what on me, right? Iron. Is all we have? Nah, really black boy. $84 by 19. Lord have mercy. Alright. Yeah, fucking 34 by 19. Alright, cool. We got trade in the we call it the bottom of and with this iron here, with this iron aluminum. Proper. Aluminum again, iron. Yeah. Aluminum. Iron. That, right. Here you go. I'm making diesel there, that's good. Oh, you have armor, 900. Yeah. There you go, take this one instead. With the full armor line, we way. Wow. Right over here. Shit, right. What is it? Right. We get Kraken. Yeah, but you're good. Yeah, was this one. We took all electrical lines. What the hell are you doing here? Dude, stay here for me. Stay and watchman for me. Okay, wire what? We get wire one pump. Good day. I think we should go for that. A white cut off or in first place, but whatever. Check it out. I want to repair this house. Let me see. None. This one. None. This one. None. This one. None. What repair this have to do? Plastic iron copper. Plastic iron copper. Plastic iron copper. We start dying. All his battery is dead. I can't understand this. It wasn't charging or anything. People don't go in about it. This one. Alright, that one doing what it's supposed to do. Is that what it's supposed to be? And charge up, I don't know why does freaking do its own thing. Anyway, let me see how we doing here with all of nine of them mixed up also. Okay, so we're doing real good. So might as well we have gas lines on us. Yep. Water lines fine, there's gas lines within and like in we don't need much anyway. The gas line is already off here already. You just need from here to from here I should say. Okay, we have enough to make. There you see. Right point. Right here we go. Oh, this is half in it. I can't remember much of that, but anyway, doesn't really matter. We have a like, wow. We have a tank here. Tank wasn't really doing anything really, but yeah. The other bring some not sure if it will work. So they go back and get some material to pump some fuel. Like a lights there. Alright, so when you blast this humans into space and we collect the loot, we'll come back right here and save it. And then we'll jump down to some operator. Let's see how the lobbies play. This sweaty Betty or you know. And I finished. How much did we get here? Full tank? Almost. Cool. We see. Nice. God, baby. But. Kita mida jom. Lordy. Wow. Get pretty money. Very hoes and all to Lordy. Yeah, what? For half the bigger day. Yeah, man, we can make that job day. At open, I open. Right, come on and jump that. Fuel doing one more fuel doing thing. Alright, let's see what's going on. If your friends launch a rocket by what? Wait, 10 now. 10. I'm going 10 now. But dark, David. Dark. We have peace, man. Come on, jump lagi up there. Find something to put there away, like a flat guitar steel or something, we don't take it, put it. Yeah, man, we make it. Load up that machine with the thing there and we will wait. To be enough to give you enough methane and oxygen. Yeah, but the point is not power, man. For regular craft. Where's the battery? Charger the battery. Battery in charge. That's craziness. That fuel.
Welcome to the stream, feel the fire in our veins. Trinity power
Not much.
lifting us higher with the flames. Electric in our hearts, we're never gonna slow. Rhythm moving steady, let us make this music grow. Feel the power, feel the beat. Together we're on the stream. Sing it loud, let it go.
Not much.
Trinity power, gotta go.
Like, you're jumping it up in the space and all that. And you come back here, think disconnected and thing, and like, whoa, man, thing at this way. Get that clean up. Yeah, the battery name in charge. I know how come the battery name in charge. That's crazy. Power pumping all the time. Like, what do you like? Could only be at double power or something. I don't understand this. Only battery in charge. Yeah, and madman thing. We expect the thing to work if the battery is in charge. In fact that these, I mean it's fluent still there, but I rather see the arrow on it. They actually pull it up back in, they get to the arrow, like really. It don't really make a difference, but still, you know, everybody knows what they're supposed to flow to go. Okay, there's already no direction to the door already, so it's like, alright. So water going here. Alright. CO2 going here. The 3 of them up until they rocket already, that's all. With everything the fans suck up all this power here. 57. Halfway there already. Crazy man thing here. So you rocket launched last time, they did burn up all them enemies only or just spawn back again. I can't lie now, but it's still long day. Like Nama. Where the bots coming from? Or bots? No bots. They are more critical than you. Nah, only alone. You know, now one there. Can't grab it. But the crouch button on this game kind of weird. I hear what you keep shooting it until we destroy the core. But destroyed. Come on. I thought you rocket like we should see go for long. See for long. Good day, next fucking one again. Yeah, rocket fire falling over the dead and they grow back or something. And when you kill an enemy, it doesn't spawn back. So where them come from? Hey, robot here now. Ada, robot die. I got 12 robots on the side of the pickup. Freaking 12 robots, imagine that. Only thing close back. Oh, I need back here, battery in the back there hiding. So much all the batteries in the back there. It's in the back there hiding. You are not the last state take away mean. They came to the island when take it away. I the last and nobody else again to do it. Early game the last caretaker and only one of us. This is something about how we have a kind of conscious from our actual real person. Like we were made from a real person, the memories and stuff. That way we care so much. That's why we respond first according to the little AI video. Just tell you. Boy. We have 12 flicking robots to grind up. Look at them, I will pile at them. 12 of them. Be fine. So in case we need material, well, we know what to get. Now we have material, I think. Unfortunately, we now find 2 more robots again. Like, I can't find it again. 3. That one's on many middle here and all too. Beat it. Over Mario, I think I'm over Mario. I've got some downstairs, I think. Got one here. This game can make a perfect horror game, boy. So dark here, it's like really flick. Can't see shit. Can't go play this blue cable. But then the enemies then come on up here to attack now. We are dead. For 169%, propellant 46 over 100. Weather complete, payload 3 of 3. Yeah, for 1. Okay, so we 46 out of 100 in the thing. Lazarus 1, 2, and 3 attach. Okay, good. Patch 1, 2, 3 open. Door closed. Connection. Oxygen disconnect. Methane disconnect. Electric disconnect. What? Man, we still pump electricity, man. Why don't disconnect? If everyone saying nothing, just queue and be light up like this. A bit dull. Yeah, the turbine's good for here as well, but yeah. Not really freaking solar panel need to repair, but the turbines on them need to repair. I don't understand why the battery didn't charge though. That's strange. Nothing wasn't pulling power, nothing wasn't hooked up. But yet, power was still a problem. So we inputted how much? 15.4 kilowatts. Like going in decreasing though. Damn wind turbines already push much power in this. You need to put on the lights. What lights? These lights. Right, dark, yeah, but nobody likes to pull power on too. I'm trying to avoid that. I mean, if you had enemies here, that'd be a problem. Make more lights, son. Yeah, I know. But it's fine. That's it. If the enemies will start attacking us, so then we need the light. We need the light to drive them away. But they're not quite up here. I just so dark to say. I mean, dark. I first have my light on all too. You know. Can't tell take a charge up on because the battery and I'm freaking dead. Nice. Jenny Rose, what's up, Jenny? How you doing? What you doing, Jenny? You good? You alright? Yeah, after I send all those rockets here, I'm gonna rocket in the rocket and collect the goodies. We go pack up right back here and save it, and we go hop in and play some upgraders. Let's see what the lobbies are, how it played. Transfer to collect some of them items and do some quests for Shani and the rest of the gang. Can't play Ark in a while. Without over there, right? A battery or something. I feel over here or repair the solar panel over here. I choose the second turbines, that's why. Right, when the rocket launch, right, it will drop a pod right up that pieces over there. This is the pod that I drop. I get the goodies, the coffee seed and some other goodies. Right, I look out for it when I fall in the water. Suppose I drop the same place though, I think. If we go to the reboot, collect it, and then carry on. He wants this rocket charger pin out. Use this electrical line out that can start up the line to produce methane and oxygen. What's this game about? Alright, I'll explain it just now for you. Alright, Jenny, so this game only last caretaker. And we the robot. Top of my head here, we the robot. But which way the robot? The robot there. So what happened? The earth has flooded. Alright, there is no more land available. The earth has flooded. You'll see it better in our daylight setting. Yeah, but the earth has flooded. All humans have left for space. But they're having a problem up in space. They need more humans. And we now, as the robot, tasked with growing humans and sending them up in space. So I already put 3 of them inside there already. To grow the humans, you have to find something called a seed vault. Get the human seed, take that for you wanna take it. And then carry it in a lab and grow the human using what? Food, and you add traits to the human. You pick where you want the human to be. A different category now, like engineering, architecture, teacher, storeroom, lab tech, doctors. But higher tier people, you need to get more stuff to add to them. So yeah, I'll show you the humans look like. It'll be like in a pod, so you can't really see them. I think elevator power. I think the elevator is independent from the power supply provided. Sweet. Right, so these are the humans in the pod here. So the last one I did, he actually became somebody. Right, so we were trying to build a Huawei architect, but we didn't add enough wisdom and patience and whatever. So they're not making him into a room supervisor. So yeah. So you have a life expectancy of 65 years. And I know you're adding all these things. So the first part, the physical, you're adding that as food to get them numbers up. The second part is like things you find in the world, like teddy bear, to give you empathy, and different things you find, like document wise, will give you different things like logic, patience, communication, discipline, whatever. And the other, like, add it up and get the percentage like over 50% to get the person actually won. I think we fall short by a couple percent. I think this was 48% to be a architect, but there was like we didn't enough, so it will be a room. This human will be a room supervisor. The power yesterday when you're doing anything and everything machine start before you can add the trait. You could have pause the machine and still add trait state. That's something I learned. So going forward, if every machine start over for no reason, if after we add the pod and we add the food and it start on its own, we can hit the pause button and edit it back and get exactly what we want from it. Right now it's daylight now, so yeah, so this is what the world looks like. There's any water all around as far as you can see. Yeah, and we have your own little boat, the boat down there. If we start off like far from here, we wake up, somebody call upon us to answer the call, and we answer, so therefore we tasked with getting humans to send them back up in space. One more floor. I don't know why you think don't go to the floor you wanted to go to, One more again. Let me see. Forgot to press the wrong button. Yeah, right now we have to prepare this rocket to go. So the rocket need power. Need 60 kilowatts of power. Right now we on 45.5% or 45.5 kilowatts. After that, you have to put in methane and then oxygen. We pump the oxygen first. We don't get 7,005 oxygen already. You need 12,000 liters of oxygen. Everything you gotta like build and craft and stuff like that. A real nice game. Real nice. I like it too, but real nice game. Yeah, but the problem is I don't know why this flickering battery will run down here. That's crazy. When we came here, the battery in them was depleted. How? But nothing was on downstairs. Everything was on was this connector here, but the line was light. The line was dark blue. It wasn't even putting no kind of power, so that all to consider. Well, you know, something was wrong. Nothing on here. Nothing on. Switch and press. There's one no power on it. There's one no power. There's one no power. Put methane here. Let me put some methane in that rocket by time. Just switch the cable upstairs. Because obviously methane wouldn't go in the oxygen. You need oxygen to go in oxygen and methane to go in methane. So let's switch it out here. So by the time you're making, our machine is make methane and oxygen, and you can fill up here every time. You want how much? 3,000 liters of methane. I think we should have enough methane. That'll be nice if we have it. We don't know. Let me see how much we have. Yeah, you should have enough. We should have enough. Okay, one more. 3,000. We have. I think we have more than enough. 3,000 this area. Yeah. Yeah, we have enough methane. So, I'm glad. They have to focus on oxygen now, which even though the machine still does give, this machine does make oxygen and freaking methane. So, yeah, more oxygen and methane though. That better freaking oxygen tank. Small thing, man. That's 6,000 liters. This before this tank, like 2 times this tank could full a rocket. So one tank can have always, you know, build an next freaking oxygen tank and fill it up with oxygen. But yeah, make sure you have proper power here though, to do that, because this shit is cut off. You need power to do that. Right now your battery on them looking like the freaking, I don't know the battery on them. First time I see my battery on like this. Craziness, yes. Timothy? It should take all. Should take all because I think we did full it. That was the extra that they had in it. Yep, I did it. Sweet. Leave you ready. Wow. Alright, cool. All you need now is oxygen now, so what you're gonna do, hook up the oxygen. Right. Switch it to the oxygen now. I'm kinda glad doing it like this. Switching the cables instead of running 2 set of cables. One cable go purple it might take me a little longer, but you know. Right now we on the right, switch it to go again. Yeah, wait now for the rocket to get full power, and then we could jam a little bit. I mean, I don't know if we could jam because need water and need water and electricity. Yeah, there are kind of steady flow of 44 kilowatts going in the rocket. So we just shy of 12 what? kWh, kilowatts. Anything attack me? Yeah. Have enemies in the game. Nothing to dread though. Like at night, have a kind of worms come from the ocean by the hundreds. Once you start near light, they're afraid of the light. But as far as they upgrade, you unlock certain things to help you, like there's a skill tree here. There's skills, I should say. So skill 1 is these two things. Skill 2 you can unlock these. Yeah. You gotta pick where you want to unlock with your how much skill points you have. So it does like okay, light would keep them away, but it wouldn't. How to say? It would keep them away. Not all of them. But they could unlock like bigger lights eventually. Like this one that have more beefy light. But you also have to beef up your internal battery also had to be beefy as well, because this light, let me give this light on and run on your battery. When your battery goes down, like right now my battery right now like about just a little above quarter. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Because but I still kinda OP because I maxed out my levels already. And skills I don't reach my max level here already. When I get a light like this, like what I have one right now, the eclipse light, yeah, that is actually like a solar beam. It'll burn the enemies and that. But only the ones that come out at night. Good amount of ship and get charge up here because power up here kind of sucks. So it does need 10 more kilowatts roughly. I want to get a little charge up on my boat. So my boat have exceptional power. But we love our go jump over now, man. Shit. Right. Probably we jump over here. Straight down in the water. Have a shark around somewhere, but then we hear the music get kind of the music make a certain kind of the music will change when the enemy and them around. The music right now you can get pump up a little bit. That is shark over there. It's a kind of biomechanical shark, like half actual shark, half mechanics. The shark and I'm good to fight because what happens when you fight the sharks, like when you kill the enemies, you get this type of material. These brown ones, these brown material that you want from the ocean. You get two types. You get this one, bioorganic, and this smooth one here, bio-waste. From the net on your boat, you get the green. I'll keep forgetting to pull up a damn net. Check my net more often. You get like scrap metal from your net, and you get bio-waste as well. So you want the bio-waste. I see we only get what? You get 100 grams here. We get 13 of this one. Yeah, that's good. You take all. And put you back out. All this scrap metal we recycle for actual material to build with. And recycle, you get material. Plastic, fabric, glass, gold, aluminum, copper, iron, and some other special materials, fabric and all too. So like, how we get that nice material there, we will keep the green one. The green one is give you. So this material now. So this material is you could make human food with it. When you kill a shark in the game, you get this material, bioflesh. This is make the superhuman food. That'd be a special food for the humans, and it's kind of like it have more extra perks on it. Like one vial will give 50 life, 50 health, 50 intelligence, like that. So if you need about 2 vials, and you get a human living up to 100 years, and instead of add traits to them, like personality wise. Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, I know. I ain't forget. Let's say fill up our battery, and unable to bring it back up. You can't fill a large battery. You can't lift a large battery and you fill it up. All you have is these little ones on them, and them will done too fast. Yeah, the game is relaxing, yeah. I like the night game. Like I can play this game like for real long. Like the first time I played this game for 8 hours. The last spell was like if that past 8 hours past like nothing. Comfortable. Yeah, you can't fill a big battery and carry it upstairs. You can't lift a battery once you put it on. Even if it's empty? Nah, not even with empty. Your battery is when you build it from scratch, it's come full of these little ones on them. If you build a battery, it's come full, these little ones on them. But the big ones, it can't do it. So people do sometimes they freaking use their own boat to power some certain things, but the distance that would be real power lines to run all the way up there. I mean, like a one-time run you have to do. You get like extra juice from our boat. But my boat, But see, you have to have your boat running now, boys. So like how the turbine running right now? Right, good. And sunlight out, good. You get more than full power. Our boat can still recharge back and stuff like that. Anyway, your boat runs that power and you have no lights, them things will come on your boat, the creatures on them. So yeah. That patience thing. I just wish the battery on them remain charged. I don't know why the battery on them didn't keep charged. That's the mystery there. Because we have turbines and solar power, so that battery was charge everything wire correctly. So once power ain't flowing, the battery on them will charge. It's so freaking dark and all too. Anyway, hang on. We know where we're going. Yeah, that real weird. Remember the game to the game had glitches in it. So the nut was on downstairs here to see whether it was pulling power or anything. This was off. I switched off everything before I leave. Everything was on was this machine here was on. But yeah, nothing wasn't flowing anyway. So therefore it wasn't pulling no current. It'd be just like this. You see the direction it's going, but nothing flowing because nothing power in it. But this supposed to charge. How do you need rocket drain on this battery so much? Like, I mean, if it was draining on it, I'd be pulling like 6.W, whatever. You almost finish it. Pulling 45 kilowatts. Not 45, okay, 45 kW, not kWh. Or they the same thing, kW. I know. When we disconnect it, we go see if it's charging, but then if it disconnect and it's charging, then we know, alright, well then the rocket drawing all this power though. Almost finished, we're on 55. Me, I know, but then I'm gonna hook it up and power it and see what up. I don't think we will get salt water though. how the boat generating power, solar or windy only? Both solar and wind power. See, but the crazy thing about the boat, we add 3 batteries to the boat and it didn't increase. Now I find weird. We add 3 batteries to the boat and we're supposed to get 6, well, not 6, but increase more than 6. It's almost done there. And when it's done, you see the line turn dark blue. That means it's pulling more power. So that alone proves that, you know, nothing pulling power unless it demands power. I doubt that this rocket run on 3 batteries so far because I come up here and the battery wasn't. I last spot that the battery will be on. Yeah, see the green light, going bright. Right, it died a little bit because they're running right now on wind power. I told you have 1 hour to blast off the humans. No. So what happened, right? 60 seconds is from the seed vault to the lab. After many humans now, right? You can take how long you want to send them up to space. The 60 seconds. The 60 minutes is only from the seed vault to the lab, not from here. Yeah, from the seed vault to the lab. That's 60 minutes. After you make a human, you can take how long as you want. Yeah. How are you able to make 3 of them? That's wrong. We make 2 yesterday, and when I come back this evening to stream, I end up dive down and pick up our next one and make that one. I'll say, okay, I'll bring 3 of them this time. This time we can look out for the pod drop. And it's supposed to drop the same place over here like normal. I want to disappear, and the next pod's supposed to drop. Dive in there, get the goodies. You're supposed to get 3 coffee seeds this time. So we have 4 coffee seeds now. We could grow 4 coffee trees. Right, because it's wind turbine, we gotta wait a little longer now. So we only put in 14 kilowatts from the wind turbine. Okay, wind turbine is crap. They're not crap, they're good for like overnight stuff because you know you still get power overnight. The solar doesn't run in the day. Craziness. Yeah, power. So the 60 minutes is only from the seed vault to the lab. And you still have to do that trick again. You still have to put the seed in the machine, go and save it, load it back. Wait to kick in the stage, kick in to do the add your food and your traits and what. But nothing that's going up in the machine when you're waiting. You gotta do that save and reload crap. So yeah. You should have a forum where you can go and write a little complaint to and be like, you know, the seed was still doing the same thing. You gotta save and reload the game for the seed to go up inside the machine for it to start the process to grow the human. One machine still not working. How many items are left? How many more items left are left locked when you're using your skill point? No, but I have I ain't take everything. I have 11 skill points. So let me see. This is one. There 3. 1, 2. There 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll get this from when we finish this. When we finish the this quest here, the mother quest, we'll be able to unlock that glue stick, and we could get it for like two skill points. Granted, you don't really unlock everything anyway. Like I don't want the forklift and whatnot. I mean, our skill points if I wanted to take it in the future. Who knows, I might need it in the future. But then you'll get more skill points eventually. I reach max level right now of 25, which is all the way down. And I feel when the game expands, they will increase that level. Because obviously you will get skill points to, you know. Because what, took 22 to 24 they had nothing, blank, had nothing there. So they might increase it to like a level of 100 and they might add more stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, 25 for max level, level 25. Which game you know is go level 25 to be max levels? Look like Arcade does. 75 is their max. This is 25. So right now we quarter, you know, even though we unlock almost everything already. But some things I don't want here. Like I didn't want the small container. I know at level 6 we get the medium one, so that have more space. And then eventually go up the bigger one. So yeah. Now we want nothing to do with the medium one. We want the big one alone now. Yeah, sir. If I wanted to, I could have wait and do unlock this stupid gun, the flame pistol, and this little one tank backpack for fueling. I could have wait till I get the actual flamethrower and the triple. Well, not really. The triple wait. Quite on here, the triple. I might unlock the double for now and then take the triple. Yeah, so it's level up fast in this. You might be able to build battery on something that the forklift can move. Maybe. They say they say why they have a forklift in the game and a pallet is because there's an area that we went to called the something warehouse. And inside the warehouse have a big grinder in the middle. A big huge grinder in the middle. So they were saying you could throw, you know, pick up stuff from around that place and throw it in that big, huge, a big grinder. I think they finished charge here. Oh, not yet. Yeah, they have a huge grinder in the middle of the warehouse. Because it has some some flat sheets was blocking it. And I find it strange to have a button here and we do have a button for nothing. There are buttons for the grinder. It's a big grinder, like 3 times the size of our boat grinder. Any boat, big like that. They said that is where the forklift is for that area. But even though, right, even like, okay, they say I did have a forklift. They don't have a lift to bring that battery on our pallet over here. Because the front building, we bring all the humans. I didn't want to take the chance of the steps, right, of the ladder on the side here. So I bring them in the front here. So they have a slide thing here to go back and forth here. I load up all of them up there and I bring them in. But the doorway big enough for a forklift to pass. But it have like two little doorways you have to run through. That forklift would not fit between them two doorways. Then you could be like, alright, they charge of our battery and bring a full battery and see. Nah. I want to know how much power that saber reactor is used. Because that juicing power, as well as the water pump, that's also the guy pull some good power and also. Because if taking power, all this line would not be so bright. It'll dark down. Like how this line is right now, or I'm not influenced it. To 58.5. We tend to climb back up because sunlight come out. The solar panel kicking back in there. So, but still, I find it weird how this thing turn not gonna fall. I to give you optimal exposure, not minuscule exposure. So I don't know. They only take full sun light on the panel, like no cloud blocking it, no rain, nothing. Just raw freaking sunlight. They give it that 5,000 kilowatt. They say 5,000 kilowatt at maximum exposure to sunlight. They say, what is this? Is sunlight on right now? What? Sun beaming right now? What up power, Juro? 13.4. I don't lie. I'll put it off there, wait a little bit. Send it back. 54. Okay, I feel the rocket sucking on the power. Yeah, the rocket sucking on the power. The battery I'm charging good. I think the rocket is the word sucking on the power. I might have to do a Google search and find out exactly how much power that's all that pump is pull and this Saboteur reactor. But then again, to the Saboteur reactor, we're not powering that from our system. The generator we build that using petrol to power it. That, yeah, even though that still can't supply them with that power, the Saboteur reactor ones. Craziness. It's taking freaking long, boy. We can going away. You can see when I take it off, it's billing because what is that on 37 here, right? What is? I'll stop it. Put it back in. And I see 200 kilowatts in. So, yeah, this rocket's sucking on the power. Come on, hit the 60 fast now. There you go, right? Look at that, 60. What you can see here, that's how die down. You see die down there, right? So now I mean, it doesn't pull no more power. So even though this was plugging every time, it would not pull anything. What you input? The input is bubbling down to 0. Right, it's 0 already. I mean, they're recycling the cable. Yeah, I think this cable here, recycling this cable, so. Then this over here. The power this. This machine shouldn't take any kind of power. I don't think this machine can provide enough power for this. That's the problem. Again, to this the freaking pump down here and all too is okay. Where the power? Okay, so this taking power from right here. Oh god, you blocked my dread. It's charging up. Yeah, charging back up now. Very slow though. Yeah, see what you're going on there, watch. That rocket was sucking power, dude. Where did jail, boy? The view can't run nothing here. That's why I switch on the flicking pump downstairs there, it was a full power. Okay, this was power. And this pump for power here. Okay, pumping. So, I mean, that don't really pull much power really. How about you? You see, this isn't pushing enough power to power this. Wait, what is this cable? Now it come on. And it got back off again. So this isn't really making no kind of power. Just flicking the machine. Something crazy here. But switch off you for now. Let us build up here. You have a good bit of flicking waste in this. Yeah, plenty waste you have in this. Add some more again. You see, ada what this guy, what this? Dia pulang kan kita lapar ada spawn ni. This ano po water on that. Wow. And we need the method from this to go there. I know what the flop going on here. Yeah, boy. How about this? Yeah, crazy. Now it working out. And I'm mad thing is this way. This is some local, you know. 20 more solar panels. Yeah, I'll probably beef up some solar panels here. Add, let's see, this 4 yards. I'll put 5 here and 5 on the other side. 10 solar panels. That should be more enough to think. But it's holding power, any problem? That's what I don't understand. They charge them back up. Because you think taking power here from this. This is a small machine here, you know. Just not running on the battery. Just running on this machine here. I need the CO2 to pump in this machine. There are plenty food in it to go down, so yeah. If I get more, you'll get more. But that's why I wasn't working outside, I don't know what the fuck was going on. So, it's pumping there right now. We just need what, 12,000 to go. We done 8,000 already, so let's go for that now for now. So this oxygen input is over 60,000 liters oxygen going inside there. But I go into this. Around that pump into this, so it's climbing. Oh, that number they kind of wrong, eh? It just showed me like about 60,000 liters per hour. With them have 60,000 milliliters, the liters that make more sense, but with every 60,000 going in here, I only 9 going up by, I don't know, milliliters. But anyway, how much you done? It's on 9, so you need 12. So we gain that with these. So again, it don't take much to flicking forward this rocket. But then that line turn like dark green day, we go cut it off. And we go leave here running for a while. I wanna see this battery them get green. I ain't walking, man. Yeah. I'll leave it running. Around us, there's food here. So the excess go back and full and two tank. Wait, walk in. Don't worry. After I'm done here and launch jump few months, collect the little loot we get. We gonna pack up back right here. And tomorrow you see them 12 robots on that side. I'm gonna carry all our doctors and grind them up and throw down some solar panel going on this side here. And add one more battery bank here. one more battery bank. I'm gonna put 6 solar panel by 6 solar panel. That should be enough. I'll just keep 3 of these turbines just for the hell of it. Just for like night time to put them extra charge. This little bunk of food here lasts very long then. No lie. Let me see what that emote means, eh? Thumbs up, right, good. You use this asset here to make emotes? What do you make so far? Any moving ones? Yeah, a cheeky one there. I know where you get that one from. As soon as the line going up, they get the activizer today. No more take it, no more. You just go full inside it. They pop it directly from the tank upstairs. And they're full enough. What? It's too simple. But the emote, wow. Alright. They were the emotes. The emote getting censored. Yeah, I know. Poco than that. Not the way to. Second time. Or with the word on the emote, I don't know. Alright, we full. Let our food run out there. Let's pump out all this. Let's full up the methane and let's full up the oxygen there. So oxygen, we're good to go with the oxygen there for now. So we could just take this line here. You know what? Just unhook it and wrestle back down already. So we full here. Alright. Go back, retreat, go back already. And this full, yeah, that is full, so close, oops. Close that. You full. Yep, close. You definitely full. You just 60 key. Around. Screw it, leave that pump in there. Yeah, leave that pump in, man. They gonna blast off there one time. I'll pump and I'll make all that thing there. Let me see what's going on here. Right, launch it. Waiting for launch request. Alright, cool. Tell us. Hi, people. It was nice. We are quite there for launch requests. Okay, that robot and a human or no? I can take the heat. I think. The only robot we are here for to grind up. 12 plus we have in front there. I think what? There's 12 of them here. 12 plus what? What, we 315 robots we are right now? For the puddles land over here, we gotta go across here to make sure, you know, we get we goodies. Ya paso la pan, es bueno fire ni con ahí. Este va a ir bonando, ya paso la pan here. Yep, how much repair you? How much action for? Skin and teeth, 24%. You go bondong already. We walk with us la pan next time you're going back. I thank you right now. You look right, baby. There you go, there you go. They launch just shut and carry on. Ready? 44.
Tower cleared.
Right? Nice, good.
Seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is the engine running? We have liftoff.
Come Tesla. It will pull out all them flicking thing inside that. No. I feel this time you'll go the other direction. It might go left this time. You have to look out for the pod. The pod go drop. Go back, it get dark now, wait. Hey, go back in the same direction again. So I mean the pod might drop. Alright, keep going. Follow it. Ports of the drop, which part that one drop somewhere there. I don't know how that rocket reach on that side. So, and our port dropping on this side here. I disappeared it, but and then our port supposed to drop somewhere for me. Then the rocket coming back now. I pass the gun sick. There you go. With the pretty music. Okay, that's the There you rocket. But I didn't see any pod in the water or any pod. I know you're reward to collect again. Righty then. Rocket is back. Wait to be fuel again. Yeah, you could like load up craft a bunch of flicking humans and it's weird. What for next? Have like 5 or 6 tank of oxygen, 5 or 6 tank of methane. After they come back, you'll load up and you skyrocket them again. No. When did the spot drop, boy? Right, I know. I see men with flicking. That's still pumping? Nah, man. Missy? Oh, I forget. There's still diesel in the there's still some diesel. Maybe diesel not put petrol in the side there. They walk in, man. At 24 liters, so you know, 20 liters. Yeah, they pump. You have full, almost a full methane tank here, and almost a full should we talk too soon? Either they're done, you know. Alright, sweet. Take off you, and take off you. Why you still running? I'm not taking you, take you over. Crazy, that's another game now. But anyway, you're not run off my power anyway, so you can remain on whole night if you want. Let's pump into the water system downstairs. Woo! It's dark up in here, right? Alright, not a water spill here, we still have a full tank. The thing's still running upstairs with that power, but I'm not running off my power, so I don't know why it's still running low. Is this? Yeah, this will make a noise. Yeah. Anyway, we still have fuel in it, right? It's getting on, so. You see? No. Wait, that's off. Everything off. I don't know why this is still making noise. Craziness. Doesn't run on my power either, so this battery charging back. Excellent. Alright, cool. Okay, you think I didn't hear the save part of the important, so we gotta figure out that part. I don't know why my boat now have a marker on it. That's strange. I think you can get an update, but I didn't know. So I'm thinking now, if the humans are set up, if that was appropriate, the two that didn't have no name on it. That was my fault, that the game flicking crash out on me. I didn't know. The E would get set at second time. I know what happened. Yes, I well thought we'd get freaking some rewards, we get nothing. Nah, man. Can you do me bad? Oh, look at here, man. Alright, let the next location here. New job for look at right here. Alright. Right here, man. Alright, cool. Wait, we are on hook before we go. Let's see now if we get feet. Let's see if we get 3 freaking coffee seeds. That's all I want to see. If we get 3 coffee seeds. They couldn't care about, you know, extra poops and all kind of crap. No dynamite are wrong with. Don't have no mines. Shark boy. Shark with that. I think it's only when you clear the enemy then it doesn't come back. So maybe just down inside there, we had a jump down inside there and clear it yourself. Have a shark here. Come, shark. Go about your business. Don't go near my pod, please. Thank you. Following me. New pub. I think the roof open. New roof. Yes, I. Yeah, boy, we get coffee seeds, boy. Get 1, 2. Get bigger here. Coffee seeds again. We get 3 coffee seeds. Love it. We got mirror, nice book, some tools, or some material. Yeah. A stopwatch. Yeah, I need to duplicate that thing again. I will take it. And we got next one. Oh, we get more than one. But get some good rewards as we edit it. Alright, cool. Yeah, heavy. Wow. What is freaking thing? Every time you launch a human, you get loot other reward. Yeah, you get loot materials, you get some duplicators. So we send 3 humans, so we get 3 seeds and we get 3 things to plug in the machine to either speed up, duplicate, or whatever the case might be. Excellent. Me like. I like how there was like essentially humans. 2 of them was blanks. And one was our storage supervisor or something like that. That was sick. You have space inside there, right? Yeah, man. So you put the coffee seeds in here. Yep. Dump all the materials. Forget the key. I forgot to leave the money upstairs. You know? Yeah, screw it. Just small thing. Alright. We have coffee seeds, but we have 4 coffee seeds now. We could grow 4 coffee plants. I know for a reason. With our robot, not like we drink coffee. Alright, let me head back to that thing there. We go chillax day. Tomorrow I'll grind up them 12 plus the other 1 robots for material. I'm gonna beef up some solar panels upstairs in this rocket base here. Probably build our next oxygen tank and our next methane tank. Don't know why we have a logo on my boat. That's so weird. Did more spots appear on the map? Nah. Guys, plenty seed balls are wrong, boys. Because each one of the balls have 4 to 5 seeds. Each one of them. And it's plenty to have. Prometheus still have about, I think, 5 seeds or 4 seeds. When we dive down today, That had 4 in it, and we take 1 from it. There are 3 more there. We see they've done anything, eh? Like if you want, you can send plenty blank humans up in ouch. I did look into it. Yeah. The two, well, not 2. 1 of them was a blank because we didn't get to put no traits to them, so we don't know what it was. But they have like, you know, they had the age and the strength and whatnot, but they had like no wisdom, no sympathy. Both different. They both like on raw band, but go back. Open you quite over here. Pull back fast. You go clip by this one right there. Alright, pull back. I thought setting up humans the map open. Nah. I don't think the map will open anymore down here. There's plenty humans still left, well, plenty humans still around. Plenty. I see a guy on YouTube, he have about, so every human has a coffee seed, right? So he had how much? He had about 12 or 14 coffee seeds, so he has enough humans there on the map. He never showed no new areas on the map. So right on the map, what does it say? Right, there's the map here, right? More or less. So when you tell the first human, all these keyboards up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About a few of them here again. 14, 15, 16. We went by this one today. We get down by this one, we take up 1 seat. It's 3 more inside it. 3 more seats. Prometheus. Up here. Wait, it's here. Still have about probably 4 seats or 4 or 5 seats inside it. 4, probably 4 seats inside it. So each one is have 4 in it. It's plenty seats. You have a good production once a son. So I want to know what will happen after a son all that. Is the game launch in November? November last year, I think it launched on the 5th of November or the 2nd or something like that. The game has no end? Yeah, I believe it have an end, but not right now. You know? Because they did do a roadmap for it. Yeah, they do a roadmap for it. And they show some nice stuff coming. They say March and May. Stuff coming for the game. So yeah. I know boss I save. That charger first, boss I save and we can pull up our roadmap and see what it looks like. Because I see somebody did post a roadmap today on YouTube. Can you pull up our video and we go pull up our YouTube video and see. Alright, boss our save. Very nice. exit. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a YouTube video here and let me see what I see about the roadmap. Hey, we live. Wait, let me see. Is it running? Let me see. Hey, we live. Wait, let me see. Is it running? Alright. Right, new update and roadmap. Let me see.
The Last Caretaker recently released a brand new roadmap, and it comes with huge momentum for this game on the eve of its first substantial update on December 18th.
Right, December
Over
update,
the past few weeks, The Last Caretaker has taken the survival game community by storm. It's been everywhere: YouTube, Twitch, Discords, and players are clearly hungry for something different. So now that the hype is real and the momentum is there, this roadmap matters more than ever. Today, I'm going to break down what's actually coming, what matters for gameplay, what feels ambitious, and whether this roadmap puts The Last Caretaker on the right path long term. No hype, no blind praise, just an honest breakdown.
Right, if you say so. If you say so, sir. For me, see what I'm on. Right, we can get on with it, please.
All
right,
right, guys, The Last
What you
Human
did for?
Christmas 2025 is set to release on December 18th, and we definitely will be highlighting that update in a video at Barebone Survivor. A couple of things it is including. We won't go through the full update notes just quite yet in case they make any changes, but as far as the roadmap is concerned, they're adding habitat node questline. So if you've played this game, you've seen some POIs that are made of shipping containers and things like that. There's a lot of memories and things like that on there. There's a quest line that's going to be coming for those POIs specifically. New modules and forklift, which Steam does confirm it is a drivable forklift, which we have seen, but a lot of people scrap those, so I hope they're gonna respawn those in there. But it would make the game, some of the more tedious things a little bit easier. For example, at the big stations, you have to run a lot back and forth, and your weight is always full, and it's hard to get to the other side of these huge platforms with a lot of stuff on you. So a drivable forklift that can fit on the elevators would make that part a lot more easier, kind of like a quality of life upgrade right off the bat. New modules, I'm assuming, are the plugins for the different pieces of equipment that you can build, such as the fabricator. Warehouse and caves, from what
Right, so check out this power. So, if you read it, I don't know if you can read that day, but so according to this guy, he dropped this in December, right? So this dropped before I even played it. So I have these. I believe the one I download, but the one my wife bought have the latest of the internet still saying playtest. But that way, it's still seeing the forklift and mines and the little pallet that come with the forklift, and the first one with Habitat Node questline, right? I own a Habitat Node questline, which is the one called Mother. I'll find the last place. I'll find 2 out of 3. There had to be anywhere between them 2 buildings I see in by near spaceport area. I definitely go down check around there and see if I can complete that quest. I don't know what else quests it have again, because I usually quest have them kind of container buildings. I did hear somebody mention caves in the game, underwater caves to go to, and the warehouse, which is about to talk about that had a big grind in the middle. It's also our next thing. So this was an update that happened Christmas. And also the basketball game, the night vision, which is the goggles, the money trash. When we find money, you know. He has set up $100 in the rocket with 27 up he wants. We recycle a lot of that. No longer like I told you I told you didn't have a purpose now because say it's recycling the plastic. So like, all right, well, why must I keep it? I no value. Recycle, yes. And only when I realized, or when I go on Steam now, and I see what they could earn from rewards now. The basketball game, I score 5 hoops one after the next to get that achievement. I set up $100 on your rocket, 100 cash. And last time I did set up some money, but it wasn't 100. I thought I'd get something still, but how can I waste that stash before? I don't know which part I get how money. I don't know. Anyway, so that was the December or Christmas 2025 update, right? So we get all them thing there. The Habitat Node quest line, which I still doing. New modules and forklift. We have that in my update. Well, I mean, in my my skills. The warehouse, I know yes, the warehouse is there. I know the caves are there as well. But you have to finish the quest line first before you get the caves and them done. The basketball game, but that in the game right now. Night vision goggles, that in the game right now. The money trash, that's in the game right now. And then this one now, so Ocean Final Frontier beginning of 2026. We didn't get this yet. So which is the new vehicle, the jet ski, storm and lightning rods, fishing, net launcher, sonar, building and decorations, more boat customization. So we can get that. And then they have Curiosity Waves, early spring 2026. New vehicle, gyroscope, rafts and steel cables, new enemy type, data cables or data cables, and contact with space. And then below us, spring 2026, we have new underwater locations, combat upgrades, new weapons, shields, photo mode, new quests. So more quests coming, which I like. And classified, what? New Horizons, early summer 2026. Classified, emerge from the depth. Classifieds, emerge from the depth. Decoy mines and VHS tapes, new enemy type again, and next new enemy type, and new quest lines again. And then the future now, new frontiers, classified, and reveal the secrets, new enemy type, new quests, and more. So, yeah. So again, I don't know how long this game have for future wise, but the direction I want to do, like, okay, like that same thing I talk about, saying I want to say with that's like a Stargate that coming in the future. So this could like they could send you to our next water world now, our next world, but something you have to do again. That you need to go here and extract it out. They found more human seeds on this planet, and you have to go there now and send humans back into space. Like you keep repeating that and doing that and adding questline thing. So let's go to the show. This game came out last year November. Like this, I think the 5th or the 2nd, I think, of November it came out. And look, boom, we get a roadmap already for this game. After it does launch when, they can't show a roadmap yet. I only one yesterday dropped for a couple of quests, which I was surprised to see. Everything surprised me in Aquarius yesterday. When I log in, I see it now. We get quests, okay. And this next stupid thing to do with decorating your pod room. Not your room, no, your pod room. That makes no fucking sense in my book. I want to decorate my room. What up, not the pod room? It's like you ever seen the pod room as when the pod available. After you take your pod and you launch it, you back your pod again. You can't zoom in over on that room to appreciate your trophies or whatever. Put your trophies in my room. Of course, Arcade have a roadmap. They reveal one just as it released. Arcade have to buy, like somebody in Embark need to them, to think a little bit. They don't think. Or you go decorate and put it in the pod room. Put it in my room. Put it in the arcade. We sit on the bed in that room. You fold a bunch of colorful different type of ducks. Like somebody in Embark have an obsession with ducks or something like that. And that might be for arcaders. Can I get a beg them for quests? Like how we get a new quest come on. It when it come out yesterday. Or when the update. When the new rollover for the week, for the trials. I told you I'll bring new quests for the next extraction. The week extraction they bring 3 or 4 quests or 5 quests. I wasn't expecting quests to come before the extraction. So, Brian Arcade need to step up the game a little. Yes, I know it's 10 years. 10 years is far from now. But, we just reset and start back from 0. And you have to find back all the blueprints, which, it isn't so hard to get back. Majority of the both ones they use. Like I don't see what the big hype of getting back the equalizer and the Jupiter. That easy to get. If it was like okay now the Jupiter and the equalizer it don't drop from the harvester anymore. Either one go drop from the Queen reactor core. But then right, making a challenge now. Did that kill my vibes with the matriarch? With the affiliate? Because I was real grinding spaceport to get that matriarch core. I was real close to one, this part of the leg drop and blocked me, and this man he was on his side and it didn't block him. And he get the core, but I know he get the affiliate. And then they move the affiliate drop from the matriarch now and they put it in Salamontes. They shall leave it with the freaking matriarch. I know one day I would get the core. One day, every time I come very close, they move it from the core and they put it in somewhere in Stella Montes. But I mean, like it's imagine they open a little blue box and they get a affiliate. Craziness. It will leave it with in the core. And they should move the equalizer and the Jupiter from the harvester and put it on the Queen. And either one will drop with the core when they kill the Queen. Make it a challenge. Don't make it so easy. Don't make it so easy. Because I don't find that reactor any kind of challenge. That's easy to do. Easiest crap I ever see to do. Now, change time I up in Aquila, I'll play Aquilas tomorrow. So I'll grant them robots on them. But anyway, this is roadmap here, so let me go back again and continue.
What I understand are new POIs and secret caves, which I'm guessing you may find quest items or things like that that lead you to these POIs. So a lot of the game takes place above water, and from what I can tell, this is going to be a bigger push to spend more time underwater. The basketball game, well, I guess it'll be fun. If you've played and you've been to certain POIs, you've seen basketball goals, and you've probably played your own version of basketball in this game already.
Yeah.
Now, Night Vision and Money Trash. Night Vision would be great for sure.
This man moving too slow.
Some places, some POIs very difficult to see in the dark until you get the power turned on. So that'll be pretty cool. But Money Trash, we're not sure. perhaps something we can use later. I do expect, and I could be wrong because it is the last caretaker, but I do expect some sort of NPCs or humans or something like that in the future. There are like at the Exodus station, there are those little flying robots there, but you can't interact with them yet, but they are pretty cool. Anyway, let's move to the Final Frontier. Ocean, the Final Frontier, beginning of 2026. So hopefully, very early January, maybe early February, we will get a new vehicle, the jet ski. And
Till
from
March,
what I'm
March and May.
figuring, the boat, even at its fastest, is still kind of slow. I mean, it does take you some time to get to different POIs, and perhaps the jet ski will just allow you to get from place to place very fast. You know, if you need to run and maybe grab a seat or whatever the case may be, you won't probably be able to carry a lot of resources, but it will be there for you to get from one place to the other pretty quickly. Storms and lightning rods, I'm hoping, I mean, the storms on this game are already pretty cool and great, but I'm hoping the lightning rods allow us to harness lightning into power
Yeah,
to
that'll be
help
nice.
fuel or to help power stations and your boat maybe. That would be very good. I think that would be pretty interesting. Fishing, net launcher, and sonar. So far, you can't fish in the game, and what's underwater is very limited. We have sharks and we have the little leeches, and that's, you know, just
That's it.
about it.
Right up there.
So more fish, underwater creature type things would be great. And maybe you could harvest fish for bio resources, perhaps. And sonar may allow you to see underwater POIs. Build decorations and boat customizations will also be really cool because survivors in survivor games love to make it their own.
Exactly.
So perhaps paint schemes, additions to the boat, decorations.
So do
of
like
course,
Arcade
but
does and put the
maybe
decorations
changing
down
its
below,
physical
but they can't
appearance, but
go.
I'm not real sure.
They can't
Anyway,
take a note
that's
from that.
early next year, and it should be a pretty substantial update itself. Curiosity Wakes, early spring 2026. So hopefully we're talking early spring as in April, early April, maybe into March, who knows. But this one is probably one of the ones I'm the most excited about. New vehicle, gyrocopter, rafts, and steel cables. So I'm assuming gyrocopters, of course, there's a lot of helipads on these rigs and these platforms. You'll be able to travel between them. I'm not sure how that's going to affect weight and resources and how much the gyrocopter will be able to carry.
But yeah,
But rafts and steel cables, I'm assuming you'll be able to tow stuff.
yeah.
What would the
Oh,
purpose of that be? I'm not sure.
But I assume also that could be you burn more diesel out for the load. So all of that you take into consideration. So let's give the guy some good stuff for the future of it. I'm glad. I'm glad. And the fact that they give it a good roadmap in terms of like future. So marking new frontiers. So that alone, they already tell already, okay, right. So you get when they go through that like Stargate, you get teleported to the next planet. Hopefully, you know, some other condition. You have a new type of vehicle. And you know, I just speculated. I'll say our next water planet again. I don't know. Well, but we go see. But I go see. I don't know. I know who else wanna play this game, but I like this game too. Well, the game I like. This game, nice. We like it.
New enemy types, which
He listen out to this guy and
we
his
don't know,
comments.
but it is refreshing and exciting to know that some more enemies are coming. data cables. So there are those computers you can't plug into them yet, but there is a port. So that data cable is coming. And I'm not sure what we would use it for. Perhaps transferring some sort of data from the ship or from you to a POI that may allow you to do certain things, open certain things, get recipes, blueprints. I mean, the sky's the limit. And contact with space. So so far, you sending up humans, but you don't have any contact with what's going on up there. And for with that, I'm hoping for quest lines. Um, all the videos and all the YouTubers I've seen, they're sending up humans, they're making different ones, but there's no real rhyme or reason. It's just for fun and to see
Yeah.
what you can build. All right, below us, spring 2026. So this is going to get into probably late April, early May, if things go well. New underwater locations. We see a tunnel with enemies in it on the screen there, which is pretty cool. It almost reminds me of like SeaWorld or something, where you go in the glass tunnel and you see the fish.
Right, that glass tunnel look just like when I go to the Lazarus. No, the Promiscuous. Promiscuous. Promiscuous seed vault. I don't know you're walking through that underwater. And that glass thing you're walking through.
Of you. That would be good. Combat upgrades. Perhaps strength that will help with strength or fighting, like new attachments for your weapons, maybe even new weapons. Actually, it does say new weapons plus shield, which shield would be great because there's really no way to protect yourself if you get into a swarm of enemies like the little bees or the little leeches, and they pretty much, if you can't destroy them before they get to you, you take a lot of damage. Photo mode will, you know, that's usually a part of every game. I don't use it much. It is what it is. I think it'll be great for whoever likes that type of stuff. And a new
Yeah,
quest,
true.
maybe even a new quest line. This game has a lot of potential, and the sky's the limit. I'm really excited to see how this game will progress. New Horizons, early summer 2026. Classified emerges from the deep, and on the teaser image, you see a large object, very much like extremely larger than the boat, up underneath it.
A submarine
Now,
or
whether
something.
that's mechanical, bio, who knows? It could be maybe some sort of whale. It could be maybe some sort of drivable vehicle like a submarine, which I know a lot of people have been asking for. Decoy, mine, and VHS tapes. Okay, perhaps VHS tapes will let you see clips of life before all of this, maybe to help you understand what happened and what the world was like. A decoy
Yeah, that would be
mine,
nice
I'm
and
not
all
sure.
too.
I'm really
I
not
mean, I
sure
don't know.
what
Nice to
purpose that
see.
would be. If it doesn't explode, there's no multiplayer. What would a decoy mine? What would the purpose of that serve? Anyway, new enemy types and new quests. You know, there's a lot of new quests coming in these updates, which I like to see. You got to keep your game relevant. I think it'll be good. And finally, there's no date on this last one. It just says the future. New
Yeah, true.
frontiers. Perhaps maybe we'll get some land somewhere. I mean, we're in the water, mostly water, but who knows? I think it would be interesting. It reminds me, well, it doesn't really remind me of the movie Waterworld, but I guess it could, you know. Like dry land is, nobody knows it exists, but then you end up finding it. And perhaps this game could add something like that in the future. It just says classified. It says reveals its secrets. I have no idea what that means. New enemy type, new quests, and more. The image, the teaser image, doesn't really say much about this, and I'm sure, you know, they just want us to know that they will be doing a lot more stuff in the future. So we have December 18th, a really cool update coming, and what I'm considering a quality of life update. Hopefully, they could fix some of the bugs with the game.
Exactly, and it's only
I
about
did
the
read
yet.
through some of the upcoming things with the update, and they're trying to get the game to run smoother. This game is really, really fun. Don't get it wrong, but it crashes so much, and it gets a little frustrating. You have to back up your game every 5 minutes because sometimes you do something that you don't want to have to do again, like carrying
No, well, I
a
happened to
ton of
me.
raw resources up to
But
you
the
know
fact that
the roof of a building.
the fact that if they get started on the human building part, you have to save the game and reload it. They didn't fix that yet, so it doesn't matter. But thank God, thank God have people push out stuff how to bypass that part because I tell I get frustrated about that part. Like, why have no fix for this? You keep counting down the thing going up inside. I watch a video where the guy put one, he went up inside and he put one next one, and it didn't go up inside. I kept counting down. I didn't know what to do. The one I went up inside, he worked on that one, and the one that counting down, and that one ended up dying because it reached 0 and it expired. So yeah. So yeah, so this was a month ago. This man did this 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 was a month ago. This guy did this thing, but I think the one I watched was more recent, like about 2 days ago or something like that. How to kill shark fast, all drops and rewards. Come on, and train you what you can get. But yeah. But I get it done. I get it wrong at all. It's let's imagine. I know what I've video and showing you all this. Let's imagine. I know. Yes. You see this one power? Check out this one.
Oh, since we last spoke, the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists say that the world is now closer than it's ever been to destruction. There's a deadly virus outbreak in India, which is causing countries across Asia to reinstate airport screenings. A congresswoman representing Minnesota was seemingly attacked by a man with a syringe. Calls for European countries to boycott the World Cup because of Trump are now growing. The US dollar has crashed to its lowest level in 4 years. Man, can 2026 just chill the hell out? We haven't even made it through the first month yet. But subscribe to the channel if you're out here surviving. So let's stop the yapping and let's go. We need a new suggestion for a slogan until I get a new whip. That was it. Okay, let's kick today off with a pretty wild question. Imagine a World Cup with
Now, the bugs on them, I wouldn't say not so bad. With bugs I encountered so far, with that boat, the boat like disappearing, which makes for a funny, but frustrated clip, and the fact that you had to save and reload the game and then pass it in the thing. That's basically only bugs so far. What else the bugs again, boy? All bugs I encountered in that game so far. Mostly I save and reload is fix it. I think. Right now I have a bug on the system right now. Like why my boat tag with other yellow tag? That wasn't there before. That happened when I dived down and went for the when I went down for the seat underwater. The tag the boat from us, I don't know what the boat is. And I know it can't come off. So I'm hoping it come off soon. It can kinda wait. But yeah. I mean, if the game launch in November, and I buy the game in January, and that bug ain't fixed yet. But the save and reload, I don't know when I'm gonna fix next. But in the minute update again, but March.
without Europe? Well, that is actually what some fans and politicians are actually calling for right now due to Trump's recent threats. Bro, this is about to be the most political World Cup ever. So things really took a pretty serious turn yesterday after the head of Germany's largest party came out and said that he no longer wants to rule out a boycott for the World Cup, stating, "Wait and see what happens in the next few weeks." What are you suggesting, sir? The crazy part is, he's not even Germany's first. The vice president of the German
Look,
Football
Sam,
Association
Spielberg,
called for a
Spielberg.
concrete
Oh,
debate
yeah,
on
very
such
good.
measures, and Germany is not the only
I thought
country
you used
in
two
Europe to
major
be
boxes
talking
so
about
far.
this. Scottish MP Hannah Bardell suggested that
same one, we
radical
don't
action
fix
may
it,
be
so,
necessary and that
yeah.
a boycott might be that radical action. A petition in the Netherlands has received over 150,000 signatures calling for the Dutch
If it
government to
was worse,
actually
people would,
bar their
kick
football
against
team
it.
from competing due to Trump's actions against immigrants. 2 British members of parliament from the Labour and Conservatives, so they're uniting on one thing, and that is boycotts, because these 2 politicians have become the UK's first official voices calling for such measures, while TV presenter Piers Morgan, he's also floated the idea saying that if 8 of the 10 favoured teams to win withdraw, yes, 8 of those 10 are European, it might concentrate some minds. And I think he's suggesting that this is Europe's biggest leverage over the United States right now, because not only is the World Cup the most watched event in history, but if even just one European team, like Germany, for example, which seems to be the most vocal about this, they decide to pull out, that would be unprecedented. But I'm not gonna lie, as of right now, it seems hard to imagine that this would actually happen, which is why I was so surprised that there was actually so much support for this when I asked you guys over on Instagram. Out of 23,000 votes, over 70% said that European teams should boycott the World Cup. But who knows? Maybe it's just angry people on Instagram. What do you guys think here on the calm and collected YouTube? Yeah. Let us know in the comments, but for now, moving on. Also, since we last spoke, something really strange went down at a town hall meeting in Minnesota, where, of course, the tension around ICE is still huge. So while condemning the US government and immigration agents, in her address, Congresswoman Ilhan Omar was seemingly attacked by a man with a syringe. But the details on this is pretty weird. So the man who has now been identified as 55-year-old Anthony James, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, rushed at Omar. He was sat in the front seat and he sprayed her out of a syringe with this unknown liquid, and we still don't know what it is. And he yelled, "You must resign," before being tackled to the ground by security. He now faces charges of 3rd-degree assault for this. And according to those on the scene, this liquid had a strong chemical odor. Now, after the incident, Ilhan Omar posted on X saying that, "I'm okay, I'm a survivor. This small agitator isn't going to intimidate me from doing my work." She also said that she survived a civil war in Somalia as a child, so she'll survive intimidation from whatever these people throw at her. But today, this incident has got a whole lot more attention because Donald Trump is now suggesting that she faked it. She staged it. Now, for some background context,
Oh,
Trump
yes.
and Omar, they don't see eye to eye. Right?
That's
That's a
right.
nice way of putting it. Trump has called her before garbage and that she should go back to where she comes from. She's actually the first congressman in US history to be Somalian. Meanwhile, Omar has called Trump creepy and a racist, amongst many other things. So when Trump was asked about this attack, instead of condemning it, he actually said she probably had herself sprayed, knowing her. And that has triggered, or at least gone alongside with, a whole bunch of people now alleging that Omar staged the whole thing. Now, to be clear, there's no actual evidence that this whole situation was staged, and the man who did attack Omar has actually a pretty long history of criticizing Omar online. But yet again, another few days have passed and the situation is just getting more and more intense. But what do you guys think about this situation? Let me know in the comments, but we must move on. Also, just to sprinkle on a little bit of extra chaos into 2026, India are now battling an outbreak of a virus called Nipah. And it's actually triggered so much concern over the past few days that various countries across Asia like Nepal, Taiwan, and Thailand have reintroduced screening procedures at their airports so it doesn't enter their countries. Here we go again. Now, this comes after hundreds of people were potentially exposed to this disease at a private hospital in West Bengal early this month. At least 5 cases of this disease were confirmed, and 2 nurses are currently in intensive care. Now, while Nipah virus isn't a new disease, it's been around for decades actually, the reason it is causing such a concern right now is because of its alarming high death rate actually. It's between 40 and 75%, and even worse, there's no cure or treatment for it. But caveat to that, the good news is that it isn't as contagious as other airborne diseases like the one we shall not name. And it can only spread amongst humans through close contact with bodily fluids or exposure to infected animals. But that being said, the WHO do actually list this as their top priority diseases. So India, please, can you just contain this one for us, for the whole team? We don't want season 2. Not yet. Moving on.
I mean, not yet.
Also, speaking
ever.
of, actually, and this is really not the best time for these two stories to be going up at the same day, but the European Union have just announced that they want more Indians moving to Europe. So yesterday, a truly historic deal between the EU and India was announced. And for context, they have been negotiating this deal for 20 years. They started when I was 6. Now I'm 26 reporting on this. Insane. Now, the deal is intended to strengthen economic ties, create jobs, cut tariffs, establish a global supply chain, allow free trade between the two parties, amongst many other things. This is a big-ass boy. In fact, it was actually described as the mother of all deals by the European Commissioner, Ursula von der Leyen. And it's not just trade, because Ursula also said that the greatest wealth that we have is our people. And because of that, the EU will now facilitate the movement of students, researchers, and seasonal and high-skilled workers, as well as launching the first EU legal gateway office in India to support Indian talent moving to Europe. In simple terms, this will make it easier for Indians to work in the 27 countries in the EU. And in case you're wondering how this duo came together, it's because Ursula von der Leyen said that India and Europe have so much in common. And I think why this is causing so much discussion right now online is because it comes at a time where the EU and the US are taking completely different approaches when it comes to immigration. And that's despite them historically having such common shared values. And so the big question off the back of that is, in the next decade, which strategy will work out better? Let me know what you think in the comments, but for now, moving on! Also, since we last spoke, the US dollar, God, so many catastrophes today, has crashed to its lowest level in 4 years. It also saw its biggest single-day drop since Trump's big Liberation Day tariffs, which triggered, global markets to crash. So let's talk about why the hell this is happening. Well, firstly, for a while now, the dollar has actually remained really weirdly strong and stable despite, the global tariffs and the world chaos. But all of that changed this week. And there's a couple reasons why. Firstly, Reuters is reporting that investors who love good old predictability are getting spooked. And I mean, it's not hard to see why, because just in the first month of 2026, Trump has threatened to take control of Greenland. He then slapped more tariffs on European countries because they didn't like the Greenland idea. He moved to criminally indict the head of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell. He captured the Venezuelan president. And over the weekend, he threatened Canada with an effective trade embargo. So it's safe to say that predictability in the US and global markets, for that fact, not really going on right now, which is also why gold and silver booming. And just to add another thing into the mix of all of that is a US government shutdown. We might be looking at another one. You see, because of what's happening in Minneapolis with ICE, Democrats are now saying that they will refuse to vote for the DHS funding bill unless it included major reforms or limitations for ICE enforcement. Now, if Republicans and Democrats can't agree on that funding bill by the end of January, the US government could face yet another shutdown. And if that happens so soon, after the longest in US history last year, I don't think markets will react very kindly. Now, there's a few other more technical reasons, including the Japanese yen going up, but the point is, those are the reasons, mainly. We don't have time to get in the weeds today. Let's move on. Also, speaking about ICE, actually, since we last spoke, ICE is now going international. But not in the way that you think, actually. The AP is now reporting that US immigration agents are now going to have a security role at this year's Winter Olympics in Italy. And no, they're not going to be rounding up migrants and deporting them out of Italy, but rather, according to insiders who spoke with the AP, they will fulfill a security role for the US delegation, which includes JD Vance, Marco Rubio, who will be attending the opening ceremony in Milan next month. And so, for reasons I guess still unclear, ICE were the ones that were chosen to fulfill this bodyguard role. Yeah, I'm not too sure why. Maybe they just couldn't resist the pun. And I mean, the choice of ICE being the ones to do this has not gone down very smoothly because the mayor of Milan is actually very strongly opposed to this idea. He said in a radio interview that this is a militia that kills, a militia that enters into the homes of people. They are not welcome in the city. So yeah, don't know how the US and Italy are gonna squash that one, but Guess you'll subscribe to the channel and find out very soon once we cover it. Moving on! And lastly, according to the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, the world is now closer than it's ever been to destruction. This episode is really quite tragic. Nice positive way to start the year, huh? So for those who don't know, all the way back in 1947,
I'm
a
still
group of
trying to hear you.
scientists, including
Lord have mercy.
Einstein and Oppenheimer, they decided to create an advocacy group together to annually assess the risks of the world, like nuclear war, climate change, and disruptive technologies like AI. Now, they use this clock as a symbol of the likelihood that people are going to do something to end humanity. And as I'm sure you've guessed, when the clock hits midnight, I guess it's over? Death? Destruction? War? Done. And the thing is, if it's been a good year, it moves back away from midnight. If it's a bad year, like pretty much every single year we've had for a really long time, then it gets closer. I mean, it started at 7 minutes, and then 2 years later, the Soviets did their first nuclear test, dropped down to 3 minutes, went down to 2 minutes after the US tested their hydrogen bomb, went all the way back up to 17 minutes after the end of the Cold War. Hallelujah, we're saved! But then fast forward to 2024, because of the war in Ukraine, nuclear, bio, climate, and AI concerns, that was 90 seconds to midnight. And then this year, we've moved to 85 seconds to midnight, closer than ever before, apparently because Russia, China, and the US, and other countries even, have become, quote, increasingly aggressive, adversarial, and nationalistic. The scientists also cited the risk of nuclear war, climate crisis, potential misuse of biotechnology, the increasing use of artificial intelligence without adequate controls. Quote, hard-won global understandings are collapsing, accelerating a winner-takes-all power competition and undermining the international cooperation. Now, the bulletin does emphasize that this is not a literal prediction of doom, but rather just a stark warning and a call to action. The group say that the clock could be turned back if the...
Yeah, right. Look at Alex Radiator.
leaders and nations work together to address these existential risks. Woo! What an episode. 2026 truly does need to chill the hell out. I really hope I can bring you some good news on Friday. In fact, I will make it my priority to bring you some good news. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because at the very least you're updated. And I will see you on Friday.
Dylan, thank you so much for the updates. Appreciate ya. So yeah. Oh yes, father. What? Red Dead Redemption 2? Okay, next gen. Oh, okay. I thought our next version of Red Dead Redemption gonna drop. But like, what? Sign up one time, take more money. Alright, so the last caretaker on the roadmap. Come on and back. Step up all the game. Fast. Or then a 10-year plan. Alright, go send on the way to hey, whoa, big man playing there, right? Ark Knights. The other Dark Knights. You send you to mobile wingman. Power by thanks all for being here, as always. So you're gonna make Atata emotes now? So I'll give you the two best sites to make a emote. There's one thing, I don't use AI to make anything. I would think I'll use AI to make anything. But I believe half of them Etsy people on them using AI to make the flicker emotes and charging their 11 US. But emotes for is free. Madness. No, I should try test out AI a little bit and ask them to make some emotes and I'm gonna see what I come up with. Anyway, send you without a wingman. So let me send you without a wingman. Wait there. Okay, right here. Nice. Alright, you send me without a wingman. So of course I'm showing on some love. Let me end this. Close up with YouTube first because when you plan I end